Hi Pisces, so this is going to be your singles and new love tarot reading. So take what resonates, leave what does not, and reverse energies as you see fit. Doesn't resonate, kindly check your other placements or I'll catch you in the next one. Easy peasy, yes? Also kindly like, share and subscribe my videos, show some engagement, honey, your girl needs your support. Just saying, putting it out there. That's how you contribute your energy to my readings as well, to the collective, and that's how I'll be able to see your probably reading, your energy in my tarot readings as well. So you might want to consider showing up, be an active participant, don't be an island, all right? And it's for anybody who's wondering like, oh, Arya, I'm not single, but I might be wondering, well, this is for you as well. If you're wondering to leave that particular relationship and see for yourself if there is something out there, well, that's for you as well. So take it as it resonates, yes? Let's see any sort of past lessons that you might be taking away from your past. Seven of Pentacles, like how long should I be giving something? Patience, time, consideration. If something gets stagnant, you need to understand that it's stagnant and leave it behind. But there might be some sort of growth that's following you here. So there, things are growing, but it has been stagnant. It reached to a top out point, which is a stalemate position. Like it only grew so far, things only grew so far, and I don't know if it's going to grow anymore. I'm showing this energy and time and patience, like whatever it needs, bro, whatever it needs. Time, I'm willing to be patient with it. I'm willing to give some time, energy, and effort, constant energy and constant effort of myself. But it's still at 7. It's still at a halt. Okay. The current share is the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, your investment grew smaller, or somebody else is not necessarily in giving more. Like we are trying to give less and not more to this anymore. Okay, good. I don't know if it's good or not, but we are trying to give less now than we did in the past. Okay. Yeah, because, well, you have new beginning on your mind. You feel like if things does not renew itself, I want something new here. Your independent energy is the Ace of Wands, so you want a new beginning for yourself. Something that hope, that reinvigorates inspiration, fire, hope, a light of pathway, something that lights me up, that I'm happy to wake up to, a jolt. It should feel like I'm enthusiastic about this. I'm enthused to meet this person, pique my curiosity, pique my passion. Or maybe you just want a, passionate encounter, so to speak, not just one, but multiple, but it should light you up, right? The person surrounding you is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, somebody who's very stable, somebody who tells me that they know their self-worth, they understand what's good for them, what's not good for them, they have a very healthy idea of self-worth and self-love and what right opportunities are, what right kind of people are, and things like that. Okay, your strength is the Five of Cups. You're willing to be disappointed in love. That's what you're telling me here, that in order to have new, you'll have to disappoint somebody else, or you'll have to leave behind something that's been disappointing, or probably that you'll have to disappoint some people, and you will also be disappointed in love. And to be in love means that you risk being in pain as well, right? And you are willing to take that risk. Good for you. The obstacle is the Two of Swords. Okay, so you can't get out of your own head. Sometimes you get confused about what the right opportunities are, can't see through things, or getting into your head like, am I doing this right? Am I right to leave something behind? Am I right to move to a new? Am I right to desire new for myself? Am I right to desire this particular person? Are they right for me? Are they not right for me? You get too much into your mental foundation, honey. We'll have to take a look at that, because it goes a bit deeper. I know that it's generic right now because we are establishing the baseline. The mutual attraction is the Emperor. So somebody is the big daddy here. We feel like we could have, I don't know why I got for you and Aquarius. I don't know, like Aquarians and Pisceans look very similar to me. The last reading that I did too showed me that Aquarius and Piscean were going through that friendship sort of phase, like friend zoning somebody. Somebody was friend zoning the other person, and you were experiencing the same story, but only in reverse. So there's somebody who's a big daddy sort of energy. Aquarius showed me something similar as well. So I'm getting that impression that you are attracted to their manhood. You're attracted to somebody's masculinity, and it turns you on, like they turn you on in all the right ways. And it's like, oh God, I'm weak in the knees for this person. Okay, weak in the knees. Okay. We'll see about that, if they are all that in a bag of chips. But they're telling me that there's an attraction point here between you and somebody else. Like they're very well established, they're very decisive. So I'm guessing it's them, because you told me that your obstacle is the Two of Swords. So either you can't get out of your head, or either somebody else can't get out of their head. Take it as it resonates. Reverse energies as you see fit. Reverse energies as it applies. Remember that. Okay, so somebody's attracted to the other person's conviction and decision making skills. Like, I've decided, and this is going to happen. This is what's going to happen. I'm telling you, they're a very strong leader. Aries energy I'm getting here strongly, but I'm also getting that Leo sort of energy, which is healthy masculine, very healthy masculine stuff, and very, like, we feel turned on by this person. Like, I would want to do things with you, I would like to get involved with you like that. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles now. So somebody's more masculine. You might be this person, the other person. They might be the one that's more. But again, take it as it resonates. The King of Pentacles and the outcome. So we got a match here. It looks like we got a match here. You might be meeting in the real world or work arena with each other, and it's like they turn you on by how skilled they are, by how decisive they are, by how they have the same values. You both share the same values of stability and real world activity, growth principles attached to you both. You both are into investments and being mindful about those investments. Yeah, that's that Queen of Pentacles again. But the first idea you get is that you are working with this person, but the first thing that you get here with this person is that I bet the sex would feel really good with this person because I'm feeling it here in my energy. I have so much passion for this person. Okay, I get it. That's what I'm getting here. It's between you and me, honey. No need to say it out loud to anybody else. Hush, hush. It's between you and me. And I don't judge. But you later on realize, I feel, that they are a lot like you than unlike, right? It's like you both have same goals, same sort of way of being. You both prize stability. You both prize reliability, cultivation, growth, success. Okay. Yeah, the Five of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords again. You're showing me it's repetitive at this point now, isn't it? You're confused. You know the truth that, look at this, there was something growing in your past, all right? There was something growing in your past, and it has been, but your investment has gotten smaller, I feel. But it's breaking your heart because you are emotionally pretty much very disappointed in this, and you are a water sign, honey. So for you to show me Five of Cups, it means a lot because you're telling me that I don't have the heart for it. I am more in pain about the situation, about the growth of the situation, and about the turn that it's taking today and how it has halted. And it disappoints me a lot, and it pains me to carry this burden. And I know this to be true, but I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do with the truth of it. I know the truth that I'm disappointed and I'm broken and I'm in pain with this situation here, but I don't know what to do. I'm not taking away from it. Meanwhile, I'm not giving to it more as well, but I'm in pain. I'm disappointed. I'm broken in the situation. Somebody has emotionally abandoned me in this. Somebody does not make me feel loved. Not in the way that it counts to me, right? Because we all need different sort of things that makes us feel loved, right? So you don't know what to do with that truth, though. You acknowledge the truth within you, but that you're unhappy with whatever growth that was happening here in your 3D reality. It might be work as well, but you don't know what to do with it. You don't know whether to leave it, whether to just be in it. I don't know. Yeah, you're holding on. You're not letting go because you're not sure about if this is going to prove itself to be a long-term thing or not. Is this going to prove itself to become more than what it is now? Is it going to grow? Because I desired this once upon a time, but I don't know if I desire this anymore. Is it my fault that I don't desire this anymore? Am I in the wrong? Should I feel ashamed? Because I certainly feel like I have to carry this forward. I have to hold on to this. So meanwhile, you're not necessarily taking away from this, but you're also trying to keep yourself conservative and separated from this in a way that means that giving a little bit of yourself, like the Page of Pentacles, isn't much. A little bit of communication here and there, a little bit of investment, but meanwhile you're thinking about, should I keep on doing this or should I not? Should I let this go? Should I hope that these things will get better? Should I hope? And because Star is also hope for things getting better, for healing to happen in a situation, for emotional healing too. Star can also represent emotional healing. So it's like, can the healing happen here? I don't know what to do. I've been trying to go back and forth with this. I have been trying to give it more time, and I'm getting more and more confused because the healing does not seem to happen, not in a way that makes me feel more secure to give more of myself to this. And it's like, it's come to a point where I'm like, just keeping my investment small and keeping myself conserved. And it does not feel good either, does it? You feel like you have to be defensive. You are defensive towards this, towards communicating your real intentions here. Okay, let's see the Ace of Wands then in your energy here. So you're dealing with it, but you're still not sure. It acquires a space in your 3D reality, whatever this is. It might be a family structure. It might be somebody that you give to that you feel like it's more of a disappointment, emotional disappointment. Again, for water signs, you invest in anything and everything heart first, emotions first. That's the healthy water sign process. And if you don't get yourself fulfilled in a situation, if it breaks your heart more than it fulfills your heart, well, then you will lose cups for those situations, right? The job, the work, I don't know, whatever. Take your pick. Yeah, the show me the Queen of Pentacles. Show me the Queen of Pentacles for this situation here. Seven of Swords, High Priestess, Magician. What are they manifesting? But they're not trying to think about it. Like, they're doing so quietly. They're manifesting something and they're doing so very quietly. Show me. This is somebody else. This is somebody else that's manifesting you, but they're not willing to be open about their manifestations. It's like they're silently manifesting your energy to come back towards them, but they're not willing to do that same to you. And they know that they're not supposed to be thinking about manifesting you as well. Like they see you as the empress for some reason, they see you as the divine feminine. And it's like, it's so you both, we have the emperor, empress, the king of pentacles, the queen of pentacles. So this is somebody else. So what is this then? I can flip this out for this to accommodate this connection, but then again, I'll have to take a look at this. What is this here? I mean, you're actively trying to be conservative with it, or maybe hold back from communicating. Let's see. Show me more about this. Like this is, these two are same. These two are the same. But you are identifying the Seven of Pentacles as that. Something that was, okay, let me see. Yeah. The Ace of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Wands. Okay, so you were preoccupied in the past with something else altogether, and you might have lost an opportunity in love. I'm guessing it's this person. You are telling me that you also identified this as the love opportunity, our lover, somebody who's our lover. And time again, time has taught us that this was our lover. This was a very strong connection for us. We were really attracted to this person. And there was something growing between us, but it halted. Whatever grew, halted between us. I'm sorry, I'm taking it all back. But I'm not, sometimes, every sign sometimes do that to me where they just throw me off in a loop and I can mistake it for something else altogether. All right, because I was going for a single Pisces reading, but then this seems like you have been single for a very long time. There was some sort of growth that in the past happened between you two, and you certainly lost that opportunity. You couldn't invest in it, and you understand that it couldn't go any further, and it's like, the truth of it, that it hurt you and you feel abandoned from it, abandoned from the growth of that you can't access, or that you can't cultivate anything more with that person specifically, that we lost an opportunity in love. We lost an opportunity and it ended up in regret, a lot of regret about chances not taken, not being able to invest more of ourselves and things like that. And it looks like to me that you acknowledge the truth of it, you took it on the chin, and you realized the truth about yourself and your feelings, that you were hurt over some growth here, but you didn't know what to do with it. You really didn't know what to do with it. And in the current share here, that's your in your independent energy here that I'm seeing. So you want to put forth some sort of communication, even if it means a little bit of Page of Pentacles, which is some sort of real communication towards somebody. That means checking in on each other, like, hey, what's up? I was thinking about you. Can we talk? And things like that. It's very simple. It's pretty easy. But you are like, I shouldn't be talking to them though. I'm holding back. Because why? Well, why are you holding back communicating with that? Well, Two of Pentacles to the Star. You don't know if you desire this as the long term. I call bullshit on that, because you wouldn't be thinking about it if you didn't see potential in it, didn't you? I clarified some more, and look at the depth here. In the past, this opportunity was presented to you, right? As a chance, like here it is by the universe, presenting you the lover. Pisces, here it is. This is your love opportunity. Look at this. It looks shiny. It's a new pathway for you. It's a new life for you. It's a whole new world for you. It could potentially lead to a 10 of Cups situation, which is healthy, which is a 5. It's better than 5. It's double the 5 and you get a 10, which is very fulfilling, very healthy, very equal and shared, and very stable and reliable. They could be your emotional ally and you could be theirs. You both could share love with each other and probably even have a family. I don't know, take your pick, but at least you could emotionally harmonize with each other and have each other's back in this world. But it was too difficult to give to this. We were burdened with other things in our life, and we were not looking at this opportunity. Probably we did not take it more seriously, okay, than we should have. And it's like we lost the opportunity by taking it for granted. And now we don't know if we desire this for the long term. I mean, honey, you are even entertaining that thought. You're telling me that you have this ability to get into your head too much, to get into the head. Should I want to do this? Do I want to do this? Like, is this the right thing? I mean, I feel one thing, but then is it the right thing though? I can feel anything, right? But that does not mean it's the truth. Well, you're getting into your head. Stick to your instinct. What do you feel? Do you want to talk to it or not? Simple as that. Yes or no answer. It's an absolute, all right? You either feel attracted to somebody or you don't. If you do, well, then pursue it. You might find out for yourself in the way. Stop questioning yourself too much. The Two of Swords looks pretty much very, like, not so harmful, but it can be, and it can keep you from making the real decisions and sticking by it and really having a good, healthy connections around you and life around you. If you get into your Two of Swords energy too much, then it will have you lose out on real opportunities, not just in love, but in everything that you do, okay? Just putting it out there. You get confused a lot. You get into your head, like you question yourself very much. You shouldn't though. You shouldn't. The Ace of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, whatever growth that happened, you want to renew it. Like you want to start it from there. Like this is what we have grown. Let's restart. Let's put some more of it. Let's put our energy. You are wanting to. A lot of time has passed, honey, and time brought you back to this connection here. So basically, the universe is bringing you back. Like it's time, Pisces. It's time. Renew this thing. Now you are not so overburdened. You can put your best energy, and your independent energy is also telling me that you want to renew things with this person. You want to feel good with this person because this is your lover. This is a very strong, intense connection, to say the least, right? The Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Swords, High Priestess, Magician, Empress, Three of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. They remember blocking you. There was some sort of friendship, or you might have labeled them as a friendship or a friend, and they were not having it. Like they saw you as an Empress. They knew what was going on, but they thought that you see them as a friend, or that you are not willing to grow it any further than a Three of Pentacles. So that's why they blocked the situation. They walked away. They dissociated from you, and they focused on their own life. And it's like they ever since they have disconnected from you, they have been avoiding thinking about you because their intuition still is manifesting. Their inner self is still manifesting you and this energy here with you. Reconnection with you, you know, any sort of reconnection with you. They have been avoiding thinking about it. They have been avoiding taking action on it. Like it's their desire, but they keep it hush hush. They don't talk about it, not even to anybody else. They just keep it within themselves, that they don't want to talk about it. They don't like talking about it. They are very defensive around your topic as well. If it comes up in any conversation within their friend circle, they don't talk about you. Like they get very defensive and protective. Like, don't talk about that person, okay? Don't talk about that Pisces. I won't be hearing any of it. I don't want to talk about that person, okay? I'm not thinking about them, nor should you. That's what they're telling me here, okay? Because they're still broken. They haven't healed, you know? They haven't healed their heart. And it's a strong connection. If it's a strong connection, honey, then, well, you'll always feel each other, and there will always be the urge to manifest each other and to have that connection in any way, shape, or form in your life. They would like to work things out with you, but they're telling me that they're sticking a point here that I shall not be the one to resolve things. I shall not be the one to break the ice. If they do it, great, but I won't be the one to speak of it. Okay, let's see the Five of Cups in you. Your strength is the Five of Cups. Let's see. What is it about? The King of Swords, the Devil, and the Six of Wands. The Two of Pentacles again. Look at this. You're telling me that it made you feel good in the past, but you probably got way too indulgent with this connection. You probably chose this person or indulged in this connection for vanity purposes, for ego stuff, for, you know, that sexual based energy that sort of, yeah, it feels really good and intense. And I love the intensity between them and I. And it's like, it's all sex, right? It's all sexual energy. It's all attraction. It's attraction. It's not love, but you were hurt. So it probably was more than that, right? You are acknowledging this. Your mind is trying to, I need to see your Two of Swords first. There is some sort of other, you had a pattern with categorizing this situation as just attraction. Like, just the attraction is too intense. That's why they're not a love opportunity for me. No, you rejected it, and so you rejected your heart, and you caused yourself the emotional abandonment that happened to you. They're a friend with benefits. They're a friend that I like to sometimes meet up with and have sex with, or things like that. Whatever it is, I don't know, take your pick. Even if meeting up with the vanity purposes, it's like the energy was so intense between you two. That's what kept you going, even if you did not have sex with this person. Don't get me wrong. Even if you did not get involved with them like that, the energy was still there, and that's what kept you going, to connect with this person, to keep going back to this person, right? But so that you were meeting, the point is you were meeting them and you were going back to them over and over again for the wrong reasons, honey, not choosing this for, or not seeing this for what it was. The Five of Cups we have thrice here. Yeah, what you can't see is that you are in love with this lover. I told you, didn't I get it on the point? You were meeting up with this person, and you are an insistent here. You are very insistent. You might have some Aquarius in your chart. You are pretty insistent on this connection that, no, this is sex. This is good sex that I'm getting here. So I'm going to, you know, give to this. That's why it hurts. That's why it hurts. I've made up my mind. That's why it hurts. I have done the math here about this connection and what went wrong. Why do I still hurt? Why do I still carry this pain in my heart when it comes to this particular connection? Well, because the sex was good. The energy was good. They made me feel really confident. They made me feel triumphant, and I got a little bit addicted to it. You know, I got used to their energy. I got used to the passionate punch that they brought, that this connection brought in my life. And it's like, that's why I'm hurt, right? That's why I'm hurt. Your obstacle is seeing for what it is, seeing your real pain, why it's causing you pain. That's not what you tell yourself. Oh, it's causing me pain because, you know, the sex was good, and they really admired me for who I was. They allowed me to be me, and they loved me for being me. They admired me. They worshipped me. That's why I got a little bit addicted to the attention, and nobody has given me that sort of attention before. And that's why I am in pain about this. That's why I regret not taking up a chance. That's why I regret this connection. That's why it has stayed with me for such a long time. What? No, that's what you tell yourself. What real cause of the pain is, look at this. This is what you tell yourself about that Five of Cups, that pain in your heart. But this is the reality, what you're not willing to see. This is your obstacle, honey. You're not willing to see the pain for what it is, which is it's coming from your own heart space here. Your heart is trying to talk to you. You wouldn't create emotional cups in regret and pain if you did not have any sort of feeling to begin with. Cups are emotions. They're not fire, okay? They are not this sort of vanity stuff. Cups are cups, fire is fire. You're showing me cups over fire. That's not possible if you did not feel anything beyond just sexual stuff or vanity, superficial stuff. The flirtation was good. The connection was good. The communication was good between them and us. The way they flirted with me, oh my God, they made me feel so strong. They made me feel such strong emotions. That's why I'm regretting it. Like, that's why I regret it. And it might have been an unrequited attraction too between you two. That's also the case here. But you were in love with the lover here. You are regretting, you are in pain because you feel like you've lost your lover. You have lost the potential of being in love with a lover or choosing this lover here. They are the yin to your yang. All right? Just saying, yin and yang, the feminine and masculine. Just putting it out there. Lovers is twice here, so it's a very strong connection. That's why you still feel like you still question whether I desire this or not. Well, you do desire this, okay? Fact check, you desire this. Even if you tell yourself otherwise, you have a very strong mind and you actually believe your own things that you tell yourself. I am surprised that I haven't seen any sort of Five of Swords here, but it was not just, I mean, it's a part of it that lovers bring, the sexual tension and the sexual energy, but that's not all that is. It's the emotional bonding system. It's the spiritual bonding system. It's the physical, it's the financial, it's the emotional bonding system that it brings to us. All right? It's not just all that. The Ace of Swords, your truth, the world. Yeah, if you want to open up the cycle here, you'll have to be willing to give your heart space, open up with your heart. You'll have to be able to do that. Otherwise, the world looks cyclic here because it's in the middle. You'll have to come out with your truth about your feelings. Your truth is not just going to do it about how you regret how things went down south with this person. That truth is not going to be enough for this person. They want your heart space too. Even if it's a little bit goes a long way. You know, you build your emotional expressive strength by expressing yourself over and over again. Even if it means little bit, taking that little steps. You'll get used to walking in that emotional energy, all right? So you need to do it for yourself. I feel like you're not comfortable with your emotions. I feel like this Pisces that I'm looking at, you are really not comfortable with your emotions, which means that you're not a Pisces dominant, or you might have air very dominant in your chart or fire very dominant in your chart, which tells me that that's why you're not comfortable with your heart space. That's why you're not comfortable with your Pisces placement in you. Cancer, Gemini here, Taurus, Libra, Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius too. What you don't understand here is that you were attracted to their heart space as well, and you were attracted to the love they gave you, and you were also attracted to how they made you feel in the heart. They made you feel bold, right? That's why you regret this opportunity. That's why they have still been in your heart space, in your mind, and they haven't let you go. The memories of this person haven't let you go, and whatever was grown hasn't let you go because you were in love with this lover, believe it or not. That's why you're regretting this. You feel like if you allowed your mind to see it beyond this Two of Swords, allow yourself to acknowledge the truth about your emotions and why you regret this, it will tell you that, oh shit, Pisces, you might have lost the real opportunity, the real deal here, your own connection that was tailor-made for you, and it was divinely guided towards you, but we might have messed it up a bit. But nothing is too messed up here. I feel like they are still thinking about you. They try not to, but they keep your importance in their heart. They don't speak to it, but they keep it in their heart. You know, just saying. The Emperor here is, well, and they might be willing to work with you, even if it means just as friends. They are willing to be friends with you, to say the least. They're willing to do that. You know, get to know you again. They're willing to do that. With boundaries, though, but they're willing to do that. They're not going to be the one to do it for you, but. So you have to come out with your truth, to acknowledge it, to express it from a little bit of heart space, put that message out, be a bit soft. Otherwise, it's going to close out as soon as it opens. If you remain too cold about your emotions, you don't let out your own emotions, that you care about this person or that you give a shit, then probably this will close out as soon as it opens. So you might lose out, honey, for good. I don't need you to do that. You both are way too alike, man. You both are way too alike. They have also a very strong mind here. That's why they're able to avoid thinking about you. But they are very intuitive too. And they are very strong manifestors. So if they could manifest you, but they're not trying to here. The Queen of Wands, yeah, the Three of Pentacles. Look at this. Yeah, you're coming through. You're like, okay, let's work things out with you. If this is what you need, I'm willing to authorize some sort of communication. In truth, I'm willing to show up for this. Can we build things in the 3D reality where it's stable and where it's we can know what's growing and what's what, right? We can meet up over shared interests. Let's get to know you. You get to know me. I'm going to be honest with you about who I am and who I am as a person deeply. I'm not going to run off now, even if it means just being friends. Even if I can't take it more beyond that, I'll say it to you, but let's just at least be friends. Let's see how to work with each other. That's great. And they're showing up with you. Like they saw you as being take charge sort of person. And they're still attracted to you though. They're still attracted to you. And they're telling me that that was an attraction point for them because they saw your potential, honey. They saw an emperor in you. They were an empress and they were an emperor. You are an emperor in their eyes. So whenever you step up and step into your power, step into your decisive sort of mindset and let go of this stuff of, getting into your head, questioning things, taking one step, walking two steps behind, kind of like that. When you stop doing that, that's when they trust you more. And they're like, yeah, that's what I was attracted to begin with. That's why I got attracted to you. And I feel like I'm willing to try with you. Let's see where it goes. It's taking a lot of strength on both of your parts, but you both are doing it. You both are doing it. And trying to get to know each other, trying to cultivate whatever this friendship is with a lot of care. A lot of care. It might be a 3D opportunity too that you might be building with this person. I don't know why I was shuffling this. Let's take out some sort of anything from the universe here for Pisces. Show me anything here for Pisces. Ace of Swords. Yeah, the moon, the Empress. You are carrying this person's energy in your heart as well. It's under the moon. The real importance, how you see them. You see them as an Empress. You see them as your equal. You might not believe me, honey, but it's under your moon. Moon is Piscean energy, your power card. You're telling me that if you want to hide things from yourself, you will. You will actually believe your own lies. So you're deceiving yourself. You see this person as an Empress. You see them as the bee's knees, as it. If you were to define an ideal person, ideal romantic partner, this person would be very close to it. This person would be it. Subconsciously, this is the person that you're seeking to begin with. They are your wish, your desire, your destiny. I don't know. But this is the ideal mate, the qualities of an ideal mate. This is the person that resembles those qualities to a T, right? So you have to acknowledge the truth. You have to willingly go into that moon and cut all of the crap that goes on in there. Yeah, Seven of Cups, Hermit, you have to actively heal your own sense of self and stop being in the fantasy world. Stop trying to be confusing, emotionally confusing, and be direct with what you want to have with this person. If you are willing to explore emotionally this connection with this person, then be willing to say it and be willing to do it. Like, don't just talk the talk, walk the walk, but also talk the talk too about your intentions. Be clear about them. If you want to emotionally explore this, then you might as well do it. There's no harm in that. And if you feel like you can't pursue it more, well, then be honest about that as well. And if you want to heal with this person, then do that as well. Just be truthful and honest, okay? Be truthful and honest about what you want with this person. Otherwise, don't approach this person at all. Yeah, don't lie to yourself about your pain here, honey. You have a very low insight on how you do it and why you do it. It's sort of some subconscious sort of thing that you have been going on for a very long time. You're lying to yourself about your pain and why you regret this situation. You might want to look at that. Why do you regret? Where is your regret stemming from? Ask yourself. Was it just sex? Can't you get that anywhere else? You can have that with a lot of people out there who are very passionate and who are very good in bed. You can have that, who will admire you, who'll be into the kinks that you are in. Why do you really regret it though? Why this person? Even after so much time has passed with the Seven of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, why do you still regret it? Why do you still feel like you still want to come back to this person and renew things with this person, that there is nobody else like this person? Why? Ask you and increase your knowledge about this. You need to look at this. You have very low insight. You don't want to pay attention to that. And you manipulate yourself. You lie to yourself about why you regret this person or this connection, to say the least. So again, you might want to take a look at that. It's at your leisure. But be honest. Don't be lying about why you regret this and why you are wanting to reopen the cycle with this person. Be as honest as possible. Otherwise, don't say nothing at all. All right? Otherwise, you might mess up this connection for good this time. So that's all I have for you, Pisces. I hope this helped. And again, reverse energies as you see fit. But this is what I'm seeing here today. If this is not your story, kindly check your other placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, whatever, Jupiter, North Node, I don't know. Whatever resonates, resonates. All right? So check your other placements. If this does not resonate, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.